Have you ever felt like life is pushing you towards something bigger, but you can't quite grasp it yet? That subtle tension between frustration and clarity, it's a sign. Today, we're exploring 5 signs you're about to unlock a Stoic mindset, the kind of mental transformation that changes how you think, feel, and act. We'll dive into philosophy, psychology, and historical examples, from Marcus Aurelius to modern life. So by the end, you'll know exactly what to do when life tests you. The Stoics believed that virtue, reason, and emotional mastery are the keys to living well. But before you fully integrate these principles, life often gives you subtle signals, signs that your mindset is shifting, whether you notice them or not. Psychologists call these threshold experiences, moments where stress, discomfort, or reflection pushes your brain to form new, stronger neural pathways. Essentially, your mind is being rewired. The first sign is a growing awareness of your emotions. You start noticing triggers, impulses, and reactions before they control you. Epictetus said, "It's not what happens to you, but how you react that matters." This is classic Stoic philosophy, the idea that you can control your judgments, even if you can't control external events. Psychologically, this aligns with mindfulness research. Recognizing a thought or feeling without immediately reacting strengthens self-regulation circuits in your brain. A poignant historical example is Marcus Aurelius. Writing in his meditations, he constantly reminded himself to pause before responding to anger or frustration. He treated every irritation as a chance to practice reason over impulse. Start journaling your emotional reactions daily, not to suppress them, but to understand and eventually master them. The second sign is an unusual attraction to challenges. What once stressed or terrified you now feels like an opportunity to grow. Seneca wrote, "Difficulties strengthen the mind as labor does the body." Psychology calls this stress inoculation. Gradually exposing yourself to challenges builds resilience. Think of historical figures like Admiral Horatio Nelson. Despite losing an arm, he continued leading the British fleet with unshakable determination. Challenges didn't deter him, they honed him. You must seek discomfort deliberately, a new skill, a physical challenge, or facing a fear. Each step strengthens your Stoic mindset. The third sign is a growing detachment from external validation. You start caring less about praise, criticism, or social comparison. Epictetus reminded us, if you are pained by external things, it is not they that disturb you, but your own judgment of them. Psychologically, this is about building intrinsic motivation. Modern research in behavioral science shows people who rely less on external approval have higher resilience, greater focus, and more long-term satisfaction. Emperor Marcus Aurelius faced constant political pressure, criticism, and betrayal, yet he focused inwardly on virtue and duty rather than popularity. Try to reflect on moments you've sought approval unnecessarily. Replace them with self-accountability and personal standards. The fourth sign is a deepening acceptance of uncertainty. You understand that life is unpredictable, and the things outside your control are exactly that, outside your control. Modern psychology calls this radical acceptance, a key principle in ACT, acceptance and commitment therapy. It reduces anxiety, increases focus, and aligns perfectly with the Stoic idea of distinguishing between what you can and cannot change. During the Peloponnesian War, the Greek statesman Pericles encouraged his citizens to accept the ebb and flow of fortune while focusing on virtuous action. Stoicism and history are full of leaders who thrived because they mastered the art of focusing only on what they could influence. Daily, identify one thing you cannot control and consciously release it. Practice gratitude for the effort you can make rather than obsessing over outcomes. The fifth sign is a growing commitment to purpose and service. You naturally seek to contribute, to protect, or to improve the world around you. Marcus Aurelius said, "The happiness of your life depends upon the quality of your thoughts." Waste no more time arguing what a good man should be. Be one. Modern psychology calls this prosocial behavior, which increases meaning and well-being. Miyamoto Musashi, the famed samurai, devoted his life to mastery not for fame, but to embody excellence and serve a higher code. Similarly, great leaders and philosophers dedicated themselves to action rooted in virtue, not personal gain. Identify one way to serve your community, family, or workplace this week. Make it meaningful, quiet, and intentional, the type of action that aligns with Stoic integrity. So there you have it. 5 unmistakable signs you're on the verge of unlocking a Stoic mindset. Awareness of your emotions, attraction to challenge, detachment from external validation, acceptance of uncertainty, commitment to purpose and service. These are subtle shifts, often invisible to others, but transformative in your life. The Stoics didn't promise a life without pain. They offered a blueprint for mastery over yourself, no matter what storms appear. If you're noticing these signs in yourself, congratulations. Your mind is rewiring for resilience, clarity, and virtue. If this video helped you recognize your growth, subscribe to the channel. We explore philosophy, Stoicism, and psychology to give you tools to live a stronger, wiser, more intentional life. Hit like, share your thoughts, and let us know which of these signs you see in yourself today and which one you're ready to cultivate next.